been experimenting with Microsoft Copilot and now I finally know what to use and when. Hey everyone, my name is Abhay and in today's video I'll do a deep dive into Microsoft Copilot and I'll show you how each feature actually works. Now, since I work at Microsoft, I've had the chance to really get hands-on with Copilot, day in and day out. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what each of the core Copilot features like quick response, think deeper, deep research, and actions are actually designed to do. I'll show you when to use each one, how they work together, and what the plus button and creative prompts can actually unlock for you. And instead of just showing tools in isolation, I'll walk you through all of this using real-world scenarios so you can exactly see how each feature fits in. So, what even is Copilot? Well, Microsoft Copilot is your everyday AI assistant. And you also have the option to have it right inside your Microsoft 365 apps you already use, like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, etc. But instead of just answering questions, it helps you actually do things. Write documents, summarize meetings, draft emails, generate images, format content, and even automate tasks, all through natural language. Head over to copilot.microsoft.com or download the app on your Windows PC or Mac from the App Store. You can even download the mobile app from Apple or Android app stores. So, whether you're writing a proposal, analyzing data, or just trying to clear your inbox, Copilot is there to help you work smarter, not harder. Now, let's jump in. Meet Contoso Donut Company, our fictional donut company preparing for a big product launch. They need messaging that's fresh, data-driven, and creative across different formats like social media, internal memo, and even a standout visual image. Now, the screen right here is Copilot's interface. Looks super minimal at first. Well, you've got the chat area out here, the prompt box is right in the center, and a few options just below it, each meant for different scenario. Plus, this little plus icon here to start a new chat with Copilot or upload a file for Copilot to reference. In case you're new to Copilot, you'd assume this is just another AI chatbot, but each of these features is tuned for very different kinds of thinking. And if you use them in the right way, they can actually work together like a creative team in your pocket. Alright, so let's jump in and understand each of these features. The first one is quick response. Quick response gives you fast, surface-level replies when speed matters more than depth. You can use it to instantly draft a social media post or reply to a quick email. In our example, Contoso's social media manager, Katie, needs a quick social media post that is punchy, fast, and ready to announce the launch of their new range of vegan donuts. For that, she heads over to Microsoft Copilot and writes a prompt which says something like this. Write a short, engaging social media post for Contoso Donut Company announcing our new range of vegan donuts. Highlight that they are delicious and dairy-free. Keep it to 2 to 3 sentences max and use a cheerful modern tone that fits a food brand. And then Copilot generates a very nice social media post exactly as Katie asked for. It's good enough to post or tweak in a few seconds. This is exactly what quick response is built for. Speed, clarity, and instant usability. The next one is think deeper. Think deeper is for structured, thoughtful content where the content and flow matter. It's ideal for lengthy blog posts, strategy outlines, or longer narratives. Now, Jack from the Contoso's internal marketing team wants to create a company-wide memo for the VP of product explaining the purpose of this new launch and how it fits into Contoso's overall brand strategy. Now, since this is a think deeper use case, you need structured writing with real messaging behind it. Jack heads over to Microsoft Copilot and writes a prompt saying this. Write an internal company memo from the VP of product at Contoso Donut Company. Announce the new vegan donut line, explain the reasoning behind it, like for instance customer demand, sustainability, etc., and outline what teams need to know. Keep the tone professional but upbeat. Format with a greeting, body, and clear action points at the end. Now, in this case, Think deeper takes a little more time, but the result is miles more thoughtful. Next up, deep research. Deep research helps you explore complex topics or get you up to speed on something fast. It's great for understanding trends, gathering insights, or prepping up for a meeting. Let's say Claire from the strategy team wants to understand how the vegan snack market is trending, especially for the Gen Z customers. This is exactly where deep research comes in. It's not about the content, it's about the insights. Claire will now head over to Microsoft Copilot and write a prompt saying this: act as a food industry analyst, provide a summary of recent trends in vegan dessert consumption among Gen Zs, include data, consumer behavior patterns, and note any competitors entering the space. Keep the tone strategic and informative, and limit it to around 400 words. And boom! As you can see, Copilot gives an in-depth, structured, and actual business value, not just generic output. This is also where deep research shines, providing you with amazing and rich insights. The next feature is Actions. Actions lets you execute tasks within Microsoft 365, things like formatting documents or sharing files. It turns your content into action directly inside your workflow. So we have the launch email written. Now it needs to be formatted, saved, and shared with the marketing team for review. This is exactly where action kicks in, because it actually does the task, not just generate content. So Amy from the marketing team heads over to Microsoft Copilot and writes a prompt saying this: take the launch announcement email and format it as a professional Outlook email with subject introducing our vegan donuts. Add proper spacing and paragraph breaks, then save it as a Word document in the marketing launches folder on OneDrive. Finally, send it to the head of marketing via Teams with a short message requesting them to review and approve by the end of the day. And then Copilot will handle all of that in one go. Now, let's take a look at what the plus icon does. It has two options, New and Upload. Clicking on New simply opens a new chat interface. The other Upload option allows you to upload a file like Word, Excel, PDF to take a reference from, or it can also help you analyze the file itself. So in this case, Mike from the Contoso product team uploads a PDF report from last year's seasonal flavor campaign. He wants to know which messaging performed best so they could then reuse it. This is where the upload feature comes in. Copilot reads the file and works off real data. After uploading, Mike then writes a prompt saying this: review the uploaded campaign report and identify the top performing marketing messages and any underperforming channels. Summarize your findings in bullet point under 300 words. The audience is our in-house marketing team, so keep the tone casual but insightful. And then Copilot analyzes the file and gives Mike an output as he requested. So in this case, you're not just prompting in a vacuum anymore. You're actually working with real data, and Copilot understands it. The next one is image creation. Rob from Contoso wants to spice up the launch campaign with a standout visual for social media post. Now, in this case, Copilot can actually help you create those visuals instantly. So Rob heads up to Copilot and writes a prompt saying this: create a bright, playful illustration showing a display of Contoso's new vegan donuts and include a cozy bakery background. It should feel modern, friendly, and perfect for a launch post on Instagram. And then boom, in a few seconds, the image is ready. Now, that's not just a placeholder art. It's tailored content built in seconds. So here's the thing. Copilot is not just one tool. It's more like multiple different personalities packed into one interface. Things like quick response when you need speed, or think deeper when you want structure, or deep research when you need insights, or action when it's time to move, and upload when you want context from real files. And then when you finally stitch all of them together into one single scenario like Contoso's product launch, it becomes even more powerful. So, if you want to break out of that one prompt fits all trap, using these features the right way is everything. And if you want a deeper breakdown on how I write prompts like this one, I've got a video on prompt framework where you can check out. Links on the screen. That's it. Copilot finally makes sense now. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.